It really doesn't matter what form of entertainment we're talking about. Everyone, in every facet of life, loves to see a good blooper. So whether it was an editing botch, promo screw-up, awkward moment, or other, I'm D-Wicked from Watch WWE, and here's 25 of the funniest WWE bloopers out there. Number 25, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, because I think it's important to establish that pro wrestlers are people. They're human beings and are absolutely prone to and justified in occasionally making mistakes. And you know what? There's no bigger proof of that than putting some focus on the one big man at the very top of the WWE mountain, Vince McMahon. And yeah, he wasn't exactly immune to making the blooper reel either.
The very first edition of the Highlights of the World Wrestling Federation Volume 1. Best of, goddamn!
Number 24, Shawn Michaels. Even the greatest of wrestlers are botch prone, as HBK would prove without even needing to step inside of the squared circle. Michaels was making his typically flashy entrance with a big jacket and lots of big old chains, and one of those big old chains just did not feel like coming loose from the ramp.
#1 contender for the world title to win this Gold Rush tournament. Has this happened before?
Number 23, Brock Lesnar. While Brock Lesnar is fully capable of speech, he's never really bothered putting much of his focus towards excelling at promos. I mean, why bother when you're the beast incarnate? That said, his promo against CM Punk where he regurgitated the words best beast in world on repeat is nothing short of hilarious in all of the most unfortunate ways for Brock. But, big credits to the big man, because while Heyman is absolutely necessary in the whole Lesnar aura, Lesnar can still bust out a great one-liner, especially to save himself from this promo.
I'm the beast and the best in the world. Paul, say something stupid.
Number 22, Macho Man Randy Savage. The Macho Man might have been the most intense human being to ever step on the planet, yet also one of the silliest when it came to Royal Rumble matches specifically. In 1992, he literally jumped off of the top rope to the outside on the floor, and then he just re-entered the match, and no one really said anything. Wait, what? That's not how it works. The powers that be must have got a really good kick out of this little bit, as they made Macho Man go out the next year and try pinning Yokozuna in a Royal Rumble match, the 93 one to be specific, only to meet the ground below, as well as blooper reels forever.
Savage with the elbow. Pinfalls don't count. Oh, there we go. They threw him out from the floor.
Number 21, Jerry Lawler, or more so the servants he had carrying him all the way to the ring that totally dropped the king, sending him crashing off the throne headfirst into the corner of the ring, which, as we all know, is the absolute hardest part of the squared circle. Number 20, Vince McMahon. Oh, alright, wow, Vince again. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Look, everyone can bloop after all.
Hello everyone, I'm Vince McMahon. Welcome you to the very best of the World Wrestling Federation. Highlights you've never before.
Well, that was an experience. Number 19, Titus O'Neal. We had to throw not just the classics onto this list, but also the best bloopers of the modern day. And honestly, when it comes to the last couple of years, is anything even coming close to Titus World Slide?
He's had dinner with many princes and very important people, and he just... Oh my God, what the heck? What did Titus just...
Number 18, Sid. And right back to the true classics, no one botched harder on the microphone than my main man, Psycho Sid Vicious. And while that intro clip is truly a classic, for me, nothing can beat trying to tell your opponents that you're smarter than them whilst proving them wrong all in one foul swoop.
That you're only half the man that I am, and I have half the brain that you do.
Number 17, Mean Gene Okerlund. Alright, I know. You guys are probably expecting to see that classic SummerSlam poster fall down, followed by the Mean Gene it. And while that was originally penciled in, I found something even better. And since perfectly cut videos isn't exactly viable for lists, I'm adding this literal meme of a moment right here on the list.
Can you believe that? Perhaps even, let's compare it to the size of my head. Andre the...
Number 16, The Miz. While some people might cringe at a few of these entries, The Miz's abysmal debut performance where he literally just had to remember a website and a number and couldn't even do that is the sole clip to genuinely make me feel bad whilst watching.
For young ladies, you have to vote. Go to
Number 15, Ronda Rousey, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch, because I don't care that it's not really a blooper, it might as well be. Why were they all being arrested? Why did the cops put Becky and Ronda in the back seat of the same cop car? Why is the editing so damn frantic? There's a zoom in on a random cop for absolutely no reason. How is Ronda able to kick out a police window, the steel barred windows, and above everything else, how did Ronda Rousey manage to make it to the front of the cop car and drive the thing with handcuffs on? It's just the best non-blooper to ever bloop. Number 14, Goldberg. When Goldberg finally got picked up by WWE after WCW closed its doors, the person Berg Mike told "You're next" to was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Why are all my impressions sounding like Vince today? And while the feud had some fun moments, it also had a really dumb one. Rock escapes an attack backstage via limousine, only for Goldberg to find a flashy car to chase down Mr. Hollywood. Unfortunately, Bill either doesn't know how to drive the car he was given, or he couldn't get it started, so his best impromptu decision, as this was live, was to chase down the limousine on foot.
I think he very well may have it. The Rock getting a big-time head start now, and Goldberg's going to go on foot. On foot!
Number 13, Tamina. Alright, I lied about Miz's entry because this is easily the most cringeworthy. Saying a bad line in a promo is one thing, it's rough, and Charlotte accomplished this by telling Carmella that she was going to make her look like Ellsworth. Already a bad line, already bad delivery. It's a massively different thing to then steal someone else's bad line directly after they said it and say it with an even worse delivery, possibly the most awkward delivery I have ever heard in wrestling.
Charlotte, you need to be quiet or you're going to start looking like Ellsworth.
Number 12, CM Punk. A longtime personal favorite of mine, WWE gathered up all the former world champions they could find, only for Stephanie to look them dead in the eyes and say Triple H stood amongst them, the absolute pinnacle of world championships. CM Punk was not able to hold in his laughter on this one. Bonus points, though, for me just realizing now, all these years later, that Punk is clearly playing with the referee's headset to the either amusement or annoyance of Shawn Michaels, because late 2013 Punk really didn't give a
Champion, the King of Kings, my husband, Triple H. Which is why...
Number 11, The Rock. Just missing out on the top 10 is one of the greatest talkers of all time, suffering the rare voice blunder. Haley's Comet only strikes once every 3/4 a century, so you may as well enjoy the one you're getting this lifetime.
Well, what The Rock is cooking.
Number 10, alright folks, we're getting serious. These are the bloopers. Vince McMahon? Wait, oh, okay, look, I know I said everyone's botch prone, but really? Alright, I guess even Vince can have an off night, but I'm sure at least it isn't too, but he forgot his what?
Hello, everyone, and oh, Jesus. Keep it rolling. I forgot my name.
Okay, alright, number 9, Vince again?
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Wait a minute, let's get this over. No, take 15.
Okay, he's lost it. Number 8, the 2005 Royal Rumble. Alright, well, I'm not sure tearing both of your quads is that much better, but at least Vince isn't saying, hello everyone, I'm welcome. What does that even mean? He also isn't the only player in this, because despite having the best role in the fiasco, Batista and John Cena legit hitting the floor simultaneously is nothing short of a legendary moment. But come on, this became the Vince list, so roll the tape.
Mr. McMahon does not look happy, and that's not a shocker.
Number 7, Chris Jericho. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I included this entry just to say that Chris Jericho slipped in a little bit of the bubbly.
It's good for you, come on. Come on, Punk.
Number 6, Kalisto. I made it a mission to keep Sin Cara off of this list, but found myself a lovely little loophole by still getting to include his botched trampoline entrance. The catch? It's done by Mr. Lucha Things, an honorable mention if you will, and it's also about 17 times better. I mean, this is what you call hang time.
Mexico City, weighing in 170 pounds, Kalisto!
Number 5, Scott Steiner. As if I wasn't making this list and not counting the most verbose man alive. According to Scott, he's got 9 girls for every day of the week. A good start, but let's see what Bubba's got to say about it.
I was only 7 days in a week. Man, you ain't Big Pop. I'm the big bad booty daddy non-stop. Now listen, English.
Number 4, Rey Mysterio. Listen, the shot we actually got on television of John Cena and Edge talking game plan with Mysterio doing pull-ups in the background is actually kind of great. Thankfully, the original botched version made its way online, and it leads to one of the funniest character breaks of all time from good old Edge, who just cannot contain himself.
Feel it.
Holy moly.
Number 3, the Great Khali, the low-key MVP of the blooper highlight reel. Great Khali took the Macho Man flying out of the Royal Rumble to the extreme thanks to one man. Well, himself. Thanks to 2 men. Michael Cole. Thank God this Battle Royal took place during Cole's heel era so he could absolutely tear into the 7-footer just stepping over the top rope like it didn't mean elimination.
Top rope went down to the floor. The official never called it. What is going on? I think you have to be thrown over the top rope. What do you mean?
Number 2, the Great Khali. I couldn't help myself. Khali stepping over the top rope in a Battle Royal isn't the only example of him not understanding the rules. After Khali thwarts an attacking Uce, he decides to go for the pinfall, and once again, heel Michael Cole comes in clutch, baby. 2 bloopers of a man not knowing the rules of his segments within just months of each other. Yeah, give Khali the top spots.
Yeah, they did. They put their impression in the mat. I'm trying to figure out what Khali's trying to do. By the way, Khali, it's not a match.
But only one man can truly top the blooper lists because our number 1 is, of course, the Shockmaster. Do I need to say a single word? Look, if you're coming into this list new, you don't know the background, this man is making his heavily hyped debut. Alright, first time he's ever been seen, he's been hyped up for weeks, maybe even months. You tell me in the comments whether or not you would pay money to see him live at the next big pay-per-view event or not.
All right. The Shockmaster.
I told you. Oh, God.
And those are 25 of the funniest bloopers you can find in the WWE back catalog. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments down below. Have to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and notifications. Ring that bell.